In our generation, the life of social, you understand? Whatever that we are doing right now is
content.
For content. Whatever that we need to do right now needs to be captured.
Sure.
If I'm in a funeral, if you see right now, even at funerals,
It's quitting
oh my God. You understand? I
real.
find that thing a lot of funeral
Sacred thing.
secret thing, respecting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we live in a life like right now, everything is all about the socials and everything is all about cameras and people must see what am I doing. So, it can bring, it comes in two different ways, a good impact and a wrong impact. Because at some point, you end up doing things wrong. You understand?
For the sake of content.
For the sake of content.
Yeah.
And you end up not spending time with your loved ones. And you lose time. You understand?
You've just stepped into An Empty Street, a podcast where we casually engage in difficult conversations about relationships, wealth, and health. We are just three curious gentlemen who ask questions almost about everything. And our aim is to find answers from others and within ourselves. We sit down every week to explore unaltered conversations. So let's walk the talk together. And welcome to the Empty Street Podcast.
Three,
2.
1.
We're rolling. Welcome to the Empty Street Podcast.
Yeah, we're live. Another Tuesday, another day. It's just a lovely, lovely, lovely Tuesday. We're just chilling, and then we have orals as always.
That's Urus.
As always. Yeah, we're having orals.
And like I always say, today we have a guest, but like I always like putting it, we have a gift to unwrap, so we'll let the gift unwrap itself.
Who are you?
Hey, Dumelani, my name is Mahlatse, aka Nceba Boy, aka Lidiji from what? From the scheme. Thank you guys for coming here. I think I'm gonna have some fun working with you. So let's do this.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Thanks for
And thank you for the orders as well.
Oh, you're welcome. We try to please. Please.
But otherwise, I know most people, they know you from Skim Sam, right?
Yeah.
And they don't know the real you.
Yeah.
They don't know, maybe even in terms of the handles, right? Which we the one that we will mention at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will give them the handles, the way they could find you, when they can follow you. But right now, we just want to know the Mahlatse. All right, who's Mahlatse in a brief, just brief us.
Okay, Mahlatse is a young boy.
Yeah.
Who's an actor, voiceover artist, dancer, choreographer. I do a lot. I'm just a media personality, you understand? So I do a lot of things in the media. I'm from Limpopo, in a small township in Ghana, you know. And then, I started acting when I was young, at the age of 10.
Age of 10.
Yeah. So I was doing theater.
Okay.
With late Maguma Paul Rapido.
Oh, okay.
So may his soul rest in peace. And then I was doing theater for almost 6 years before I got the blue out.
Okay.
So
So you mentioned off cam that you also at school, right?
Yeah.
I want to know how you balance the two, because you have school and you have an acting gig that probably requires a lot of rehearsing, a lot of hours,
And a lot of
retakes, and all of those kind of stuff. How do you juggle those two worlds?
It needs discipline, time management. Sorry guys for the sounds, man.
It's okay.
Yeah, time management, discipline, and knowing what you want as a person. You understand? If you tell yourself that, you know what, now it's time to study. Now it's time to act. You understand? It's time to switch. You understand? I think that is the only thing that is helping me right now. Yeah.
I mean, you've been doing it for what, 6 years? You said. Over 6
So
years.
right now, when I count it, it's 9 years.
Oh, it's 9.
Yeah.
So over the course of that 9 years, has there ever been a case where one world interfered with the other to a point where it got in the way of things, basically? Either in the world of school or in the world of acting.
Yeah, because I remember when I started acting, I repeated a grade, you understand? So it was nothing alluring, getting into industry, everything is just new, just the excitement. Obviously, people will like you as well, you understand? The teachers as well, they're gonna have that thing. So it was nothing alluring. And the parents as well, they were like, no, this thing of yours, you should leave it and stuff, you understand? Yeah, so, but those things didn't let me down. In fact, they motivated me to keep pushing.
And then when it comes to fame, I don't know if you are in that world where people, wherever you walk or when you're in school, people want to actually take a picture with you, or do you get those experiences?
I do.
Yeah.
You understand? I do. But I always say I like meeting my friends. I like meeting my friends so that they can see the difference between Mahlatse and Litage. You understand? So that's how but people, man, so wherever you're coming with Litage, but I love them seeing the Mahlatse, the me, so that you're like, so yeah.
Yeah, I get you. So my follow-up is basically a segue into the question I just asked you, right? About taking pictures with everything else.
Yeah.
So my question is, flip, now I lost my train of thought, but it's basically about how this whole culture we have of the obsession we have with taking pictures.
Yeah.
And how we forget that we're still in this real world, but we are sucked into this virtual reality where we always want to be taking pictures of every single thing, forgetting about the moment itself. And how that later impacts us, because you're actually missing out on a moment in time. You're never going to experience that moment. Instead, you're just going to see it on your phone. So are we more fixated on having that moment last much longer on our phones, or the moment itself?
In our generation, the life of social, you understand? Whatever that we are doing right now is
content.
For content. Whatever that we need to do right now needs to be captured.
Sure.
If I'm in a funeral, if you see right now, even at funerals,
It's quitting ways.
oh my God. You understand?
that's
I find
real.
that thing a lot of funeral
Sacred thing.
secret thing,
Private.
respecting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we live in a life like right now, everything is all about the socials and everything is all about cameras and people must see what am I doing. So, it can bring it comes in two different ways, a good impact and a wrong impact. Because at some point you end up doing things wrong. You understand?
For the sake of content.
For the sake of content.
Yeah.
And you end up not spending time with your loved ones. And you lose time. You understand?
Yeah.
You lose time because every time when you are together, maybe.
Sure.
I'm here. Yeah, taking pictures. Oh, guys, I'm shooting podcast today, So it's a lot. It's a lot. So losing those times is something else. Imagine losing someone and you realize, oh my God.
Later on.
Later on, you understand? So it's that thing you're like, it's
Yeah, I think it is crazy.
Yeah.
There's this movie called Nope. I don't know if you've watched it.
Yeah.
So the whole idea on that movie is
Jordan Peele, right?
Yeah, Jordan Peele. So the whole idea of how us as humans kind of fixate on a spectacle.
For sure.
Right? The spectacle being like something that is, it's like shocking. Sure. You understand? Or it's like, yo, what is that? And so on. But that same, I experienced it actually, what they made in that movie. That same thing, we're always looking for the next spectacle.
Yeah.
And I want to be the person that captures that spectacle.
Sure.
Because if I do, then I'm the source. So it's like, yo, this person actually, it's like, sort of like, flip. Can't get the word, but yeah, I think I do it better.
You do it better. You do.
Mara touche. Mara touche.
Hey, dialogue.
So my experience was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? That whole gas explosion that happened in Brie.
Yeah.
I literally experienced that whole thing of how people fixate on a spectacle.
Yeah.
Because that whole thing turned into a spectacle, dude. And me being the victim, I'm like, fuck, what are these people doing?
I was about to ask you what happened here.
Yeah, I mean, you guys probably can't see these pictures, and I don't want to talk about it right now. So, me being the victim of that situation, I didn't feel the urge to capture like the whole.
Yeah, it's so better game. This way, Lona. So, what's sunshine? You understand? Like it's so scary the way right now that even serious things
Exactly.
we capture.
Exactly.
We're
Because
talking
when I
about
was
an
moving
accident
away,
right now. Like dying. Someone will video raise him. Oh my god.
they die
Like you're dying. Like
instead
come
of
on.
helping them.
I understand.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Taking content sometimes can come in a good way. Like as I
Sometimes
say,
it can.
like sometimes certain things don't need content, guys.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Nothing
Certain
private
things,
anymore.
I feel like
The private is one thing that is important.
I know that maybe it brings money for some people.
Sure.
But even if it brings money, don't certain things they not like.
Yeah.
You understand?
They deserve to be kept
The
private.
private.
Sure, I
Remember,
get you.
it was around 2019 to 20. It was around 2019, 2020. Remember that time we were staying in social, right? So this is what used to happen. So we understand the FOMO around of taking pictures, the cameras and all of that. Then remember the time we decided with like whatever we do, we're not gonna capture it.
Yeah.
If then we capture, we're not posting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you still remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember.
So usually we go to, I don't know if you know Short Left.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, social. Yeah.
So
I never been there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
you know. So around we'll go to Short Left.
Sure.
When we get to Short Left, then we know we're gonna buy booze and all of that. But even with sometimes we get to Henny's. When you buy Henny's, then Short Left, this is what happened. Then they will come raising it up. With the bubble. Then at the end of the day, with most of the people they will shoot that moment, they will make sure that they capture it.
And
So then this is what we decided to do. Like when we get there, we're not gonna shoot anything. Then if we buy that bottle, we'll tell them don't just bring it in an ice. Then we wanna just
don't
drink from
parade
there.
it.
Like, come on. I don't get this thing of you guys buying Hennessy's and they bring it with that. Come on, like, yo.
No, that
So
one
it's
is
a
for-
status
is for-
symbol. It's a status symbol.
Yeah.
But
and
Hennessy, okay.
there's this quote I once came across. Well, maybe not a quote, but a saying. The person, I'm paraphrasing. The person was like, "Let's make money to a point that we don't have to shoot those moments, but we relive those moments if we want them."
Thank you.
And it goes with like what you were saying, which we even forget this precious moment that we are here. Yeah, right now we are shooting, of course.
Yeah.
But this is not for any status or to show people that
To show people,
we were
you're with me,
with you.
understand?
Yeah.
I always-
this
yeah.
is content, but what's important is nurturing the current moment right now. What Simon Sinek says, he's like he, in one of his talks, he was like, this moment right here is the most precious moment. If someone is not in this room and then we forget about them, you can't be talking to someone who's not in this room and ignore the people that are around you right now. We have to engage as people. And when you look at it, this content thing, and some people are doing it for
validation.
Yeah, for validation. But what I wanted to say is for good causes, because I think it's important to capture the moments that we have so that we can remember. I think that was the first reason they invented the camera. But now it feels like we are overdoing it. We are living digitally right now, more than we are like being present in this moment. And anything can happen in this moment.
Yeah.
It's good to check up on your loved ones, but this moment right here, it's the moment we'll never get back. And I think that's what we should be nurturing. Moment we go out, I step out of the stairs, I might fall and trip and die, and God forbid. And that's it. And you guys didn't get to experience this moment with me. The last moment.
That means what you're saying, like every day is the last moment, just we don't know of.
Not every day. every minute
Every
is
minute,
our last
it's our last moment.
So another quote is, I want to put it correctly.
Train of thought into one.
No, it's here, but I'm trying to rephrase it. Today is the let's forget about it. Maybe I'll put a caption.
You know
I'll
what
put a
you're
caption
saying.
because I
So,
wanted to put it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what you're saying. It's right. You understand? Capturing every moment. Like, okay, right now you're shooting with me. Nobody knows that you are with me. You
Yeah.
understand? And sometimes I'm taking videos. It can be a memory. You understand? It's like, we come far, Bafit. You remember when we were sitting here? Right now, you call me. You have your own studios. You have everything. You understand?
Yeah. Sure.
But sorry for this. Let me put my phone silent. But certain things, they don't need to be captured.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm a person as well. You understand? I need to live my life at some point.
Yeah.
I know that people, when they see me, it's like, I don't know. But when you're with me, sometimes it's like, I saw like just chilling with somebody.
Sure.
Jiggy, the phone is up. You understand? Yeah. It's, you never know.
And you know what you're saying now is what I normally do is, even when I come across a celebrity or a famous person, I would treat them as I would treat any other stranger.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that person.
Yeah.
And so unless it's a person, I don't know if it's Kendrick, then I'm definitely taking that picture.
You know, but just meeting me, you know, even if you're going to meet
exactly, it's what you were saying.
You're doing a great job.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because it's what you were saying about you also want to live your own life.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm kind of respecting that of you, because outside of the studio, you also just a normal
person.
person.
A person.
And you don't want to be bothered with taking a picture. Yes, you have, like you kind of owe it to society because you now put yourself in the public eye.
I don't
But
mind
you
doing
also
that, but
don't want to do that 24/7.
Yeah.
You know.
Ngilobona in a bad mood, like, bro, but when I was just TV just because of level. So it's bringing me the thing, Tomo Quatan, and it's like,
Wait, that actually happened to you.
It happens
That
a
actually
lot.
happened to
But
you.
you know that, like, I've been beaten a lot of times.
Shit.
So, but at some time, but the thing, no, guys, I'm a person as well. I live in, like, I live, sometimes I need to go to the mall, keep a shop.
You're a human being.
Yeah, I'm a human being, you understand?
And you're still young.
I'm still young on top of it. I was looking at Michael Jackson's videos, bro.
he
Like,
couldn't walk
I'm a
anywhere.
fan, you know?
Had to
So I was
shut down the
like,
mall.
yo, that's crazy.
Shut down the whole mall just for
Shut
him
up,
to
come and
shop.
shop and book up, like, by people, like, I don't want to live that life.
Sure,
You understand?
yeah.
I just want to be normal. I wanted this life, thinking like this life is it's nice and blah blah. So, but when you get into it, it's like, oh no, man. You're not having any privacy anymore.
Yeah.
Working with any girl, you're dating that girl. Yeah. You know, like I got this card. My friend
And
screenshot.
everyone is a journalist right now.
Bro, like I was working with my friend and I'm holding my friend because I'm holding her hand, like let's like it's her.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm holding her. I was like, let's go.
Okay.
And they captured that moment, bro.
like, now I found a new girlfriend.
dating. I took my like a screenshot and sent the son. I was like, hey, friend, get what's going on? Reborn. But my girlfriend, I was like, no, I don't want to live this life. Like, you know, I love the media entertainment, the media industry. I love making people happy. I love entertaining people. But when you see me, like when I as I said, I love interacting with my friends. Just I don't mind staying with you. Sure. Understand? Even in Lokodi Molo, when they come, I don't mind like sitting with them. Bamoki they know.
Yeah.
I don't mind sitting with them. Yeah, they tell me, I'm like, oh God, you understand? We talk. So for the character, how do you feel about the character? You know, without no pictures, without anything.
Just
you understand?
engaging a dialogue.
They're just interacting with you.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
You understand? I was so shocked. Last time I was in Limpopo, I went to the mall. I was eating alone. I was like, let me go to Solidate. I feel like I'm alone. So this lady comes, she's on a solo date. And one point I was like, but whom? She's like, hi, who's wrong? Like sharp and she can't stay with me. Or can I join you? You can come. Sure. Let's join. So Rabulela, like Odile, Rafet, without no pictures, just asking.
Just a conversation.
Like, just a conversation.
Getting to know you.
Got to know me as a person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that girl. I don't know that lady. Like, I don't know anything. You understand? But I picked one or two. I just want to pick something from you. I just want to know you. You understand? I don't mind taking pictures with my friends. That's one thing about me. But there's certain times when I need a knowledge from you as a person. You understand? I need to learn more.
Take
from
away.
you.
Not just the picture.
Yeah, I think that element of being a human is very important.
Yeah.
Like when we see celebrities as people, we kind of strip them away of that human
The
element.
human element.
We see them as just objects we can take pictures with and flash. Just like one of the episodes we've been mentioning. If you have a cool sneaker that you just bought, big brand, expensive, what you want to do is take a picture and post it. If you are in a restaurant and it's an expensive restaurant and you got the finest meal, you want to take pictures and
Sure.
That's the life that we're living. As I was saying on the event that I was at on Friday. There, my focus. So I have this rule that it's an internal rule. I think this is the first time I'm sharing it. It's I like going out.
Sure.
And when I go out, it's either I go out for two reasons: to consume or to make money.
Definitely.
So I incline more to the side of making money. So when I'm at events like that, and as a result, I've gotten 2 or 3 clients from that event because I was talking to people.
Sure.
But other people, they were rubbing shoulders with people who can put them on whatever they are working on. If they had a conversation, but one thing they want is to take pictures. Show me, take me a picture of the cool outfit that I have. So it's like you are living your life in the future based on the feeling that you're gonna get when you actually post that picture, and people are gonna respond to that picture to give you the validation that show me you're beautiful. Hey, you look cool. Hey, who's that you took picture with? Hey, he looks nice. She looks nice. That's the only people care about. But that human element of having a conversation so that you can progress your life, or you can possibly make friendships with people, they forget about that.
And I think another thing what that like celebrities like saying is, give me the money but keep the fame. You know? Because the fame is the part no one really likes interacting with. But they'll gladly accept the money.
You can be
but
famous
now
and
when
don't
they
have
have
money.
to when they have to be public figures, it's a problem because now things are taken out of context. Like what you said, now you're holding your friend's hand, and that moment got captured but got taken out of context. How many situations has that happened? So many cases people have been accused of things that were innocent, you know, or they just assumed the worst out of a situation that was captured and it was just taken out of context because we've put these people on a pedestal and their lives are public. So it's either this. So there's no in between. It's either 0 or 1. You know, and it can never be in between. So it's either you black or you white. And if there's a gray area in between all of that, then that means like something is up.
We don't care about that at all.
So I think that kind of like messes things up.
I think while you mentioning that, I remember at Soshangove crossing, right? There was once a time which I understand and respect when it comes to politicians, or especially politicians. I know if maybe it is time for getting votes, they use you guys.
Hello, bro. And I don't mind that. When it's money, where is money? I'd rather be there, you know. Votes are coming, elections are coming there. But I'm ready for booking. Book me now.
So most of these guys, they are used in a way with you. Okay, they come in, they give us t-shirts. They will give you guys t-shirts, right?
Yeah.
Then ANC t-shirts. Then they come to us like, okay, you have to wear that ANC t-shirt. Then you take a picture with him. Then from there, it move on. Then act in a form of just marketing.
Leona is that thing in your ring. And then I signed that. Oh my God, did you sign that? They use it that. You understand? Like yo.
And for you, it's money.
Yeah, for me, it's money.
Yeah. And if maybe as human, this is what I understood that time when it happened. It was last year. So I saw them like they were getting out, then from ANC truck, Then it get distributed. The time that it was this thing what we were calling Rhythm City.
Rhythm City, yeah, I remember.
Suffocate. That guy is playing Suffocate.
Yeah,
I think I
So
remember
yeah,
that year.
you remember that
Yeah.
day. So those guys were distributed there. They were distributed. And like I'm at the fish and chips. I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I understood the mission behind that. But not all of us like understand what is happening. Right? I understood the mission with okay, these guys are here and they got paid
To be there.
come and make sure that they distribute the t-shirt, they take pictures with us, they make sure that they advertise and market the ANC. All
At
right?
the end of the day, I need to pay my bills.
Which is fair. You know,
Yeah.
even if it was me, I was going to do it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was more about taking pictures, capturing the moment. But then at the later stage, I have to post this so that they see that I was with this person. At the end of the day, they were like, oh, okay, the likes. I think before we get to this topic, we were talking about that we capture the moment for the likes.
Yeah.
We no longer now capture the moment for ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
To get to a point which if maybe it's 3 years back, we're like, oh shit, I want to take a picture with this certain person.
Yeah, you're right. You know,
Yeah, but
every
now-
time when I'm on set, I always tell them like, guys, let's take memories. You understand? Let's take pictures. You'll never know after 5 years. Like, you understand?
Yeah.
After 5 years, it'll be like, yo, when I'm driving my Lamborghini,
Yeah,
when I'm driving my own, you know, you'll be
Maybe
like,
you don't know how his skins are.
yo, but maybe I'm in UK. It was like, yo, guys, sending each other those things like, yo,
Memories.
guys, you
Yeah,
understand?
This is where we
We come
started.
from, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's a whole of a thing. You understand? I was looking at Clement Mosa and Barik Makonet Mamabulo and
yeah.
Patrick.
Yeah,
They are the pictures. You understand? I was like, yo, look at this. You understand? I want to have this. I want to have this, like first memories, you know, in my house. It's like first production.
Yeah, first
I'm
production.
gonna have that room like we keep posting the picture.
The
like, okay,
journey.
yeah, a journey. First production, second production.
Sure.
You know, right now I'm in Hollywood, like I'm with, you understand?
Yeah.
So I want to do that, but not anything else. I'm looking for like, so up right now, if I'm not getting 1,000 viewers or 15K viewers on TikTok, I remove the video.
Yeah.
What's the point of putting it there?
Are you doing that or just saying?
No, I'm just saying. And I don't remove my videos. Okay, I know that right now, even I can put.
How do you validate your own videos? Are you validating them in a way with once you take a video and you watch it, then it's like, okay, I'm well content enough to say
No.
I can release this.
And I post anything of it. One thing about me, as long I do it for myself, I do it for my craft, you know.
Yeah.
So if I can say I'm doing it for the people, if brands wanna work with me, they must work with me under my rule and under my things. You understand? I don't wanna give the thing like fake life and fake. Like no, sorry, I can do that. I can, you know. So if they're saying we negotiate, if something comes to me and say, bruh, I wanna work with you, bring your content out, even so, I'm gonna tell them no.
Yeah, it doesn't align with your brand.
That's not me. This
Doesn't
is
align
me.
with the
That's
brand.
how I brand my brand, you know. I build my brand like this. Give me some, like I want something to go on with my line. Understand? We can go 50-50 on that way. I could give you that, I could give you mine as well. Let's mix these things.
Make it one.
You understand? That's how I work. That's why people were like, buy an iPhone, buy that. I was like, no, man. What's the trend? I can't buy iPhone when I'm working. I need to have
I
my
have
own
a
car.
question for you guys.
Yeah.
How often do you go through your camera roll up to like,
The first one.
the first ever picture you took with that phone, or the first ever picture that's backed up on your camera gallery?
Okay, this phone, they bought it when I was on set. I was shooting this thing.
Which one? The one you have?
Yeah, this one I'm having now.
Yeah.
So I was shooting. I didn't have a phone.
Yeah.
And my phone was like basically hill. So during March, I was getting calls from work. Banyaga. Hey, Monachani Umokai. We thought like you killed yourself or something. I was like, no, I'm still alive. No, we're having an advert that we're shooting tomorrow with SABC. So you need to be there. I was like, okay, cool. I tested my mother. I was like, hey, Miguel, I want your phone.
Yeah.
I need the phone. Then I'm phoning like a phone. I was like, when I people try left and right. I want a phone. Like a phone.
Can't be reached.
I think I'm carrying the phone right now. If you can, I was on set. So the first pictures that I took, really the first picture is Letabo in my phone. Because she's the one who I'm fling on. Mtwagi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like she's the one who took it from the drivers. So she opened it. It's like, because we're sisters, you understand? And these people think like we're dating. That's the only thing.
Oh.
That's the only thing. Like, hey,
I once saw that video.
You know?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
like me and Nceba, we were always together. You understand? We go to malls and we're like,
Yeah, I saw your dancing.
yeah, we're dancing TikToks, and people were like, we're dating. That's the only thing that. And we want that moment, like as we said, we want that moment really true. We just walk in the mall really true. You understand? Just like, okay, Chun, today I'm mulong and I wrap a mask. We just wanna be normal people. I don't like it, we don't go with people because it's got mad pride. Like,
no, it makes sense. I think for me, probably I'd say maybe every 2 weeks though.
Every 2 weeks you
Every
go
2
through.
weeks, but it's because I'm looking for something, but it's never intentional. You know what? Let me go from the start and come back to the last.
Yeah.
But on your side of Mahlatse, you were answered. Did you answer it?
No, he was like the phone.
oh, the
The
phone,
phone
is,
is new, so you don't have a lot of.
I don't
pictures.
have a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of pictures unless I'm booked somewhere.
Yeah.
Or unless I'm taking pictures. I'll just take videos of myself in the room. And I'm that kind of a person that vent over videos. Like, if I'm sad, I'll just take a video and look at it. I was like, delete. The memory is deleted. You understand? So I'm not taking pictures as often like that.
I see.
I'll take pictures with cameras when I'm. So yeah.
And what about you?
But when
Did
it
you
comes,
go through your pictures?
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I think it was last time I did that. It was in that situation where I was telling you guys. Well, the one I was telling you about.
Yeah.
I don't know about the situation, but I.
Not to be disclosed
Yeah.
on
You know,
camera.
don't tell me off camera.
We signed NDAs.
You know?
So that time I was not sleeping. So like, you know, when trying to sleep, you see you can't
Oh,
sleep.
yeah.
Then we're like, okay, let me just get a phone. You get a phone.
I do
and we're
that a
like,
lot, yeah.
Okay, then you just go through your phone.
Yeah.
Then I remember even the first picture. Remember the time we bought the phone.
Yeah.
I remember I was with you.
Yeah.
We took the picture. We were inside the car.
Yeah.
I even saw that one. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You understand? So I went through that, and it's been a while. I think from it's months.
Yeah.
It's been months from on my side. It's been months because if I check, I have so many pictures. Because this is what happened. I don't know which happens to a lot of people, but sometimes when you don't use your phone to take pictures, but other people use it to take pictures.
Yeah.
So now when you look at the pictures,
You find new pictures and you're like,
Where does this
when
come
did I
from?
take this one? But
and sometimes Muphuzi orders too much. And then amanye picture wakhumbuli.
It's a lot.
Amanye picture wakhumbuli and you're like, I don't remember this picture.
And these guys, you know what happened? These guys, you will go somewhere. Like, we are sitting like this, then we are speaking. These guys are captured. Anyway, you don't know. Then later on my side, we're like, oh shit.
What happened?
What happened?
I thought I had the same experience when we were in Hatfield.
Sure.
That night we went out,
The club
yeah,
hopping.
the club hopping, and then next thing, where did these pictures get taken? And they on my camera roll. It's not like they got sent to me. They're on my phone. So someone had, and I think it was you, Don. You, Don. I think you had
Me
my
and
phone.
Nceba with that kind of people that will love creating memories, you know. We just link up with him, bruh. She'll take pictures, whatever that I'm doing, like. I was like, hey, man, when did you take these pictures? Maybe at a gig, maybe I'm busy there with people. I couldn't capture every moment. I was like, God, when did you capture this? Oh, but perfect, like, you know, unexpected pictures.
Yeah.
Perfect ones.
In terms of gig, right? Since you mentioned gigs, so do you get gigs whereby they just pay you for appearance and taking pictures? Do you get that?
Yeah, appearance, they do.
You do?
Yeah, they do. But I'm not in love. Give me the mic. I tell them, it's like, not appearance. What leg just stage you appearance. Just give me money, can I pay mic. I love the mic.
So what do you do with the mic?
I'm an MC.
Oh, MC.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me the mic. Bro. I love mic.
Get to interact with
Yeah, I got to, you understand? Me see my friend crying there. Rich.
I remember what you mentioning now. I remember with who's this girl on Skim Sam, the one ohlala Maputla.
Letabo.
The one ohlala Maputla lo shate no
Mapiti.
Yeah, Mapiti. So I once saw Mapiti Tembisa, right? mall, shopping center yakhona. So the way begins ngakhona, she did that. I want to interact with the people. So she called everyone. So everyone was there. Then what she did was like, okay, what do you want to ask me? You understand? She was involved in a way with, she wanted to interact with people. And other people like that. Instead of like say, just shining, because just shining is like, yeah, you can do that. It's like walking is shining.
Yeah.
For them,
But
in terms of
challenging people to actually ask you questions, it means now you're not in control of the conversation.
Yeah.
You are willing to,
But one thing
to
I
ask uncomfortable conversations that you can actually have.
One thing I know about my Mahau, she's very Mahau, Mahau. She's very on the line. She's like, okay guys, no. Okay, I understand you. Wait. Because that kind of people, like, you know, they love discipline more than anything. Like, wait. One by one, I'm gonna answer you.
Sure.
You understand? And I think they did that. Okay, one, I can't tell you. You understand? So you understand? But I also do
But
that.
that one it was an environment where it was controlled, because I saw it in passing, but I saw it like,
Perfect.
Yeah, it was in passing, but the way people they were asking questions, it was in a controlled environment, in a way that you as Nceba, you'll ask, then the another one like I will take 5 questions. Then in 5 questions I will answer them then. And from there I'm taking another one. So you get to see that other people, like they're in control in a way that they understand how they feel. They understand that I know I'm a celebrity, but I'm a human as well. And being a human is like, I need to interact.
And I think
with
that's
you.
an important training.
Yes.
And I think that's an important training on like being given. Like being equipped with that emotional intelligence. And that would come with people actually coming to you and you are famous or you're popular or you are known. So you actually have to have ways to deal with those people. I was watching a video on TikTok. I forgot this guy's name, but the guy who just released the movie now is the lead character, Oppenheimer.
Oh, okay.
Not sure if you've seen
that. I haven't watched the
but
movie
same
yet,
guy
but I've
who's
seen the
doing
guy.
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders, yeah.
And I was watching his interactions with the audience, and you see that he's very uncomfortable. He's not used to like
those kind of
being out.
spaces.
Yeah. Maybe he is used because he has played many roles.
Yeah. Sure.
But he doesn't look comfortable in his
looked out of
space.
place.
It shows that he's forcing himself to be out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, those kind of people.
Yeah, so I think that training to actually equip people who are going to be famous is necessary on how to deal with people as well.
Did you have that? Do you have that? And more especially,
It's just
since
like
you were saying
you
that,
figure it out as
since you were
go.
saying that you were still in high school now, I understand maybe coming from varsity, maybe in the varsity, maybe there is a certain area where you guys like while you're studying, and we're like, okay, let's push the psychological part in varsity, right? But now
If you are studying acting.
acting,
Okay.
yes. But now when you are still in high school, you don't get to have that. So do they give you
in high
maybe
school
the
you
platform?
actually
No,
doing
now
subjects
one
like
thing.
everyone
Okay,
else.
so now that one thing that helped me is theater. The person that taught me theater helped me a lot.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
I got into the industry knowing what's gonna happen. I've been with a lot of
industry people.
Yeah, at a younger age on top
Yeah.
of it. You understand? Like from 10 years, actor, knowing, like, understand? So that thing helped me a lot. I think that's what Barking helped me a lot. And I always tell people that whenever that you're getting Barking, industry, you need to be mental
Aware.
you understand?
Yeah.
So you can't industry inyaka ule sharp, bruh.
Sure.
If you taka utlo.
Yeah, it will consume you. I think a lot of people get
That's why
lost
most
in
of
that
the
world.
celebrities end up doing suicides, drugs, and because there's a lot of pressure that you are in. You understand? The pressure that I don't have a car. My friend is having a car. The pressure of
Take a local.
the pressure that I don't have many followers, you know.
Not getting the gigs you
I'm
want.
not getting the gigs. I'm not. Why is this one getting more gigs
You're
than
not
me?
wearing a certain
I'm
way.
not wearing Louis Vuitton. I'm not wearing Bilberry,
Yeah.
Galaxy Boy, you understand? Like,
get you.
that's the pressure, you understand? But then I told myself to that thing, ring, this is my life at the end of the day. And I'm gonna live it the way. Yeah, I wanna let today was like, what could I wear? I'm just wearing the suit. I just wanna be me. I don't wanna live the life of ring. Oh guys, like
Which is, I mean, normal.
you know, I'm just going. People expecting me, and then once my ESO, people pursue.
Yeah.
Because the more you wear those fancy clothes, you feel like, no. I also like my clothes, you understand? Serious.
You know what I respected in a way from yesterday, from what happened yesterday. Yesterday, you. I don't want to mention yesterday at all, but yesterday, the time I met you, you in a way of we were vibing, like in a way in a rush. Right?
Yeah.
Because you with someone. So today, the guys when I saying it, I have to call you. Then I called you, but with the way of calling you, but then at the same time, I don't have hope that you will answer. And I don't have hope if you answer, then you'll be like eager.
Did I give you the wrong number?
Yes, you understand. In the same time, in terms of attitude, like because most of them, most of the celebrities, like what they have attitude. You know, when you call them, it's like, when is I giving you my numbers? Now they're trying to find out Umang. When, how? They're like, okay, oh no, I will call you back. But then
because they get a lot of
they got a lot of players. Like now the terms like to detect.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you decided to be human enough to say, sure, I'm calling you from the podcast. Like, oh yeah, I remember you. Then you give us time, then we came back, then it was cool.
Sure. You understand? I think it's a matter of communication, guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Telling you the truth. Without the viewers, without supporting me, I won't be here.
Yeah.
So, is that thing in respect the people that
they give you praise.
They give me, you understand?
They give you praise.
So right now I'm gonna be on a podcast. It's a 50-50 thing. I can bring viewers, I can bring that. I'm also getting an exposure from your channel.
Definitely.
You understand? People after maybe I could get bookings, maybe 10 bookings. Like say we want you, bro. So on this podcast.
They get to understand your personality.
You understand?
And it's 2024 next year, so people will come and book you for the elections. You already plugged you there.
December's just
They know that this guy is already open.
Yeah, you understand?
What you mean?
So I always tell people, it's a little bit like, no man, I don't like podcasts because of. It's like I'm helping those people for free. I was like, no, they're helping you as well. Getting the exposure.
You know what happened before we got you? So I texted the little. I saw her on Instagram. So I texted her with, hey, we would like to invite you on the Empty Street podcast. So, but she has not responded just yet. But I texted her like, okay, we're interested because the way she was interacting on
the podcast.
That was like, okay. She's the person that can speak.
She can speak. The
person that can speak. Then I was like, nah, fuck. We need to have this one. Then I texted on. I just decided to inbox. Like, okay, let me just fetch.
She's getting millions inbox a day. I'm so sorry, guys.
So that's what I thought. Apart from that, maybe from Brand, I was like, even from Jens, I was like, from me, I texted her through as a chant. Not from a podcast.
You didn't use the podcast account.
Yeah, podcast account. So I was like, okay, I understand if maybe it's like she's not responding. It's like, okay, I'm approaching as a chant. And once we approach as a chant, I'm sure she's getting a lot of chant. Bro. A lot of chant.
Last time I was looking at her DMs like, yo, girl.
Let's not go there. Let's not
go there. But I hope she's gonna come. After seeing my podcast, I think she's gonna come. Definitely.
I think before we drift away,
your guys are so nice. Like I thought I'm not shooting. Like it's so nice. Like you.
So I just want us to come back to the topic, right? And just share our final words.
In the form of closing, right?
Yes, this is in closing. This is in closing. Your final thoughts on just how having cameras on our phones has impacted society. Yes, we've outlined how it has good
and bad
sides to it.
Sure.
I mean, and then there's the bad. But are we saying that we are willing to kind of set aside or ignore the bad to a
And
point
the good.
where we sell our souls to a point, doing things for a buck or doing something just so that you remain relevant. It ties back to even last week's episode when we spoke about FOMO.
Yeah.
You know, are you so caught up
Fixated,
in
yeah.
not wanting to miss out on being the next person that takes a picture with,
Yeah.
or SK, or that just captures the spectacle that happened, or a flipping road that cracked and people got injured and all of that, and make a whole thing out of that where now it's even becoming a comedy show, though. You know, not a comedy show as in like being broadcasted, but it's turning into a comic.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a personal thing. Someone is traumatized
need
because
to
of that
refill that.
experience. You know,
should
so that's just what I wanted us to kind of shed light on. And
I
close.
think let me go first on the other one. So before Ntwana refill it, I think we're done. We just covered. So this is what I've been respecting, and also this inner way of living, right? That we as individuals, we live in a manner that it has to be more about you rather than the external factors.
Yeah.
If then it's more about the internal factors, I think it's in an in-control environment.
Yeah.
Rather than in a way of external factors. Because external factors involve external human beings.
Sure.
Then once it involves that, then it is getting corrupt. I don't know
it's
if
no
I'm
longer
saying,
yours.
it's no longer you. It's influenced.
Yeah.
And once it's influenced, then you're losing the you side of you.
Quotable moment.
You settle
Philosopher Ali.
You're losing that. Because at the end of the day, Ntwana, mina, to say ukuthi ngiyimi, ngu-Ali, I know ukuthi la ngihleli khona. If now ngihleli noMahlatse, I know I don't need a picture to post it on my status, on my WhatsApp, to say ukuthi ngihleli noNtwana. You understand? It's no longer ukuthi ngihleli noNtwana, but it's to prove ukuthi khona Ntwana into wayiposta this week ukuthi this is my contact. Just net ukuthi angiphapi. Khona into wayiposta.
Contact list ke motho,
Yes.
ke drawing ke fame.
You understand? You can have a huge contact list. In a way, in my contact list, I have a Bill Gates.
Yeah.
But you'll never see me with saying, pay, go Bill Gates to post it.
Sure.
You understand?
Yeah.
I understand because it's within instead of external.
Yeah.
Because I understand I mean more than understanding other people.
Yeah.
Because the problem with is in a way now I live but I wanna live.
Sure.
I don't know if you understand. I live but I wanna live. In a way to too in the same time. That will never happen.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You can only choose one life. In a way ukuthi okay ngifuna ukuphila ngibe uAli and uAli ubani uAli ukuthi right now la ngikhona ngifuna ukuthi ngiphile, enjoy the moment. In a moment doesn't matter it's captured or not captured, but I will appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hence in effect ukuthi ngithi I appreciate the fact that you came here not acting as it I'm a celebrity.
big ego.
You understand?
Yeah,
Then
like
you keep
guys
on
like,
claiming.
yeah, it's a come on,
you
yeah.
understand? But appreciating that,
Yeah.
appreciating the moment. Hence, once mentioned with you, even though you get inside the taxi, that one moment you get to enjoy the person that you seated next to.
I take a taxi. Do you know that guy? I call it a taxi. Bro, just
You just take the tape, but at the end of the day, you act normal in a way with it. You try to interact and get to know to the person next to you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I think that it is one thing that even what is that person the China or Alibaba
Jack Ma.
Yeah?
Jack Ma.
Jack Ma mentioned with it. Robots, they can only replace us if we lose the human element.
Perfect.
That's the only thing that robots they can replace us. But if you don't lose that, we're unreplaceable. We're unreplaceable, untouchable. Then that's what I'm saying, Guti. At the end of the day, gents, what we're doing, we get to interact to one another.
Sure.
We get to learn. Then at the end of the day, I know Guti, sometimes as human beings, Squatisa my friends, squatisa family, squatisa umuntu ongamazi.
Yeah.
This is the first time I met you.
Yeah.
But sometimes ungavela ukuthi ungimpress, sometimes unganginyanyisa. To a point ukuthi mangibona ngathi lesihlama lesi ngijwayela kabi.
Vele.
Akenzanga next.
Vele.
Akuzange ngenze next. Azange interact, azange asho next, but it's at that point. But at the end of the day, stay true to who you are and understand and analyze, introspect. Then you're done. Then take it from you.
Last words.
Yo, last words, guys. You were saying you have, they said you have a lot of big people in your contact and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, it does not need to worry about what's ever worrying when you understand?
Yeah.
I always say, whatever that you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
You understand? You're not doing it for the people. You're doing it for yourself. So, if you're gonna capture everything and post it, you can see it, but Arida, it's yourself. You understand?
Yeah.
I've seen it in my do you know, like I have a lot of contact in my phone. I will post and no one will react. Serious?
Yeah. That's what happening to our podcast. Sometimes it does that.
I will post, I will post. But the only important thing, whenever that you post something that is new, that is coming, and I say, oh, congratulations. Oh, wow. That annoys me. Why am I posting certain things, but you're not responding? But that impede that thing, bruh. You're doing it for yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Definitely. You understand? Yeah. Capturing moments and ignoring, living the life of, I don't know, should I say social?
The socialite.
Yeah. It's taking an impact, like it's taking us in a wrong direction. You understand? Because right now we can't live without posting. We can't live. It's something that is
drug.
Yeah, it's destroying our brothers and sisters. Someone has been dead committed suicide because of social media.
Something taken out of context.
You understand? I was watching this show, Nceba. You see that what social media does to us. Our mothers, our fathers, they get. You understand? Yeah. So.
Now we get you, man.
Yeah,
There's a
bro,
lot.
like it's a lot. You know? But what I
lot.
can say, guys, live your lives and don't live to impress people. Just live the way that you want your life to, like the way you want your life to be.
Yeah.
Don't try to be somebody else. Be you. At the end of the day, you're the key of your success.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I always tell people, I like Somizi. Like I wanna, but I don't wanna be Somizi. I wanna be better.
Yeah.
What he
In
didn't,
your own
in
ways.
my own way.
Not better than him, but in your own
in
ways.
my own ways.
Yeah.
What he didn't achieve, I want to achieve them in my own ways.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
Warren Masalman is my role model. Certain things that he didn't achieve, I need to achieve them, but in my own ways.
Yeah.
I can act like Warren Masemola. You understand?
Sure.
I can't be Warren Masemola one thing. Warren Masemola made his name. I need to make my own name. Make your own name.
Yeah.
And so that people can remember you.
And you don't need to attach yourself to Ramon Masemu.
You know?
To be him.
You understand? I always say, I can't, even if I can go to Warren Masemola, so he's my role model. Unless I'm saying, let's take pictures. You understand? I was like, no, cool. Even I can say, it's like, brag, I didn't sang, I didn't see how's the industry, how have you been? You understand? You know, how was that thing? Look, right now you're owning a big house.
Sure.
You understand? That's the only thing that I will do. You understand? So, live your life and make your name. I don't want to walk into a place, like when I walk into a place, I can go to who's that? Can you go, oh, Mahlatse is here, guys. You understand?
Yeah.
Make sure that you walk on your name till people don't ask, who are you?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Just saying, oh,
I understand who
it's Kiwo, Nagam. You understand? So,
Now, my last words, guys, you said some beautiful
A mouthful.
words. Yeah, said some beautiful words. But my last words would be, like, starting with what you said, Donna, about it all boils back to who you are as a person. Sure. There's something Sadhguru once mentioned that I really liked. He was like, if ever someone else can make you feel a certain way,
Yeah.
it means that you are a slave to that person
Okay.
because they are controlling what happens within you.
Sure.
So whatever happens within you should be in your own control. Whether you want to post this picture to get validation, but you should understand that if you don't give yourself that validation, you're not going to get it from anyone else.
enough, yeah.
And the moment that you depend on other people's validation when you are in a moment and you're taking a picture or a video or whatever content that you take, and you're doing it for people, it means that you are a slave to that.
And them. Yes.
And it's easy for you to get mad when things don't go
sideways,
accordingly.
yes.
And like what you mentioned, Uti, it's I'm gonna paraphrase because I don't remember the exact words.
Yeah.
That if
Yeah.
go on,
Turn off the
go on.
time, turn
But
off
yeah,
the-
I
in my
understand
last
you.
words, I once had a conversation with a big director, and normally people would come and take pictures with that guy, and he was working on his big project on that day, and it's normal. People come pictures because you just achieved your project. It's fine. Yeah, what? And then I came in different. Didn't want to take pictures. I spoke with him, and I was like, "Congratulations, big project." Do you think there's anything do you think right now there's anything that you haven't achieved because this is big?
Yeah.
And he was like, "There's more coming." I was like, "Tell me more." And then we had a conversation. And recently I just had that
more.
he does mention my name in some conversations he has when it comes to the context of
Experiences.
the line of my work.
Yeah.
Because I was interested in him. Dale Carnegie wrote a book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. One of the biggest key points from that book is be interested in people more than
I'm interested in
they can be interested in you.
That book is so old, bro.
It's so old.
dog. I
Priceless.
remember my mom had that book, dog.
Bro.
It's worn down, dog. It's worn down, Mara. The value of it.
The greatest
value
book
of it.
ever written. Not
an
well,
old book.
one of the greatest books ever written.
It's a good book.
Maybe I should revisit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are my last words. Live in the moment.
Yeah,
It's like
nah,
I mentioned, you
nah, already
almost
spoken,
here,
bro.
But try to live more in the moment. I'd like you I'd like to leave you with a challenge. Whenever you are in a moment that you've always wanted to be in, that you've been eager to be in, put away your phone. When you are with your loved ones, put away your phone. Don't turn your phone face down. Put your phone in your pocket and actually have conversations. When you are in an elevator, and we've mentioned this before, put your phone in the pocket and look at the people. As weird as it is, spark a conversation. And that's what we've been doing.
I do that as well.
And that's what
I think
we've been doing this weekend.
box, ne? I never met you to the box and it was like, hey, man,
Yeah.
the box is this guy.
When?
No, yeah, it was me. I was like, oh, bro. We said the box.
Now I remember your face.
So that's how I
Yeah.
am. You understand? I was
Yeah,
like, hey,
yeah.
like even I can get in the lift and people get so shocked when I'm like, when man, didn't say, man. You understand? It's like, I've been knowing him for the longest time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice thing.
Yeah.
And then I want to leave you with this words, guys. Work hard with silence. Your success will make noise.
As we always say,
Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and take care of your pockets.
This is the Industry Podcast, and we're signing out.
Rasainile out. Yeah, follow us. Follow me on all my social media platforms. They'll put them there. And Mahlatse on all social media platforms.
Mahlatse, all of them.
All of them.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Everything.
Love the having you, bro.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
It was a
it was
nice,
beautiful
like, it was the best
conversation.
one. Well, I didn't feel like I'm shooting you.
Yeah. What did you feel? How was your experience? What did you come in expecting? What did you think was going to
I
happen?
was expecting get to know me. Tell us your journey.
An interview.
Yeah. Tell us about your journey. Who are you? You understand? I didn't expect this, but I learned a lot from this podcast.
This is what we bring.
Yeah.
And then after seeing us last night, what did you see that is different today?
I don't
Did-
know.
or
if
was
you-
it just in
Did you
passing?
pay attention? Even pay
you-
attention.
Yeah, man, yesterday was the hate.
Yeah,
people
that's
Yesterday was
that's
fast.
why-
yesterday was
Everything was
fun.
just
and I was
fast.
like, and then, but
To answer the question.
yeah, it's so different from. I didn't expect this. You guys are cool. Then he's like,
But
yesterday
you
you were
remember
like,
me taking your number.
kubona muntu umushoti. I can't describe you. You understand? I like. I can't only details how you were having beers yesterday. But I saw you. I just saw you yesterday.
Yeah.
But you
probably
look
saw
different.
the
Yeah,
hair.
I just saw the hair. You look different. But
Yeah.
yeah, I learned a lot, guys. I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know that social media is bringing this impact. You don't understand what is really doing that.
A lot.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, now it's my podcast now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and you know what to do, guys.
Yeah.
Comment and tell us who do you want to see in our next podcast.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Yeah.
And Nceba is coming.
Nceba is coming as well.
Yeah. If you want Little to come, just leave a comment down below, and we're gonna show her that
Yeah.
you guys need her. Yeah.
You know the vibes.
That's
Danko means singing.
Thank you.
Okay.